Good evening and thank you for joining us. A couple that survived the deadliest and most destructive wildfire in California history is now calling Tucson home.
They were lucky to barely escape that fire, a fire that destroyed their home. News 4 Tucson's Danelle Confair has their incredible story on how they plan to rebuild. It's a story you'll see only on 4.
The campfire ripped through Paradise, California back in November of 2018.
We barely got out of the house with our dogs and some clothes.
Rick and Jamie were living in Paradise. They were one of the lucky ones to survive. 85 people did not. The campfire scorched more than 150,000 acres and caused an estimated $16.5 billion in damage.
We picked up a girl on the way out because she didn't have a ride to get out of there.
Rick says a lot of the people who didn't make it out were elderly.
A lot of them burned up in the fire, and just the thought of that is really horrible.
This is the couple's home before the fire took over. Now it's just an empty lot.
When you make plans for your life, you know, it can change in an instant.
This picture of Rick and Jamie, along with 150 others, shows the massive amount of panic and tears as survivors waited 3 hours in this parking lot, surrounded by the fire that was burning through their homes.
The loss is just overwhelming. I mean, everything from your life. If you've lived 65 years and it's all gone, it kind of takes, you know, your identity away in a way.
Now Jamie and Rick call Tucson home. She says it's a safe place.
My sister wanted me to be in a safe place without disasters.
Their new home filled with new belongings thanks to a few generous donors.
The lady who lived here before, she was downsizing and she had just lost her husband and she left us everything in here.
As for going back to Paradise,
4 or 5 of our neighbors now are planning to rebuild. They've already ordered their modular homes. They're ready to go back, but we're all kind of waiting, you know. So I just don't know how long it's going to take, but you know I want to go back.
I'm Danelle Confair, News 4 Tucson.